Little double clap action.
Double clap. What he said.
Yep.
Man, I can't get comfortable, you know?
You know what? Sometimes I'm like that too. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? My body just doesn't want to stop moving.
Yeah, I'm just uncomfortable. I'm like, is it the seat? Am I uncomfortable in my own skin? Is it my emotions? I don't know.
At that point, I usually say, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to the club. I need to dance my problems away.
Yeah, I think that might help right now, actually.
We should go to the club like right now. Screw this podcast. Let's just go.
Screw it. No one's watching anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, the number one podcast in the world in the future, not right now. This episode is brought to you by Skittles. We don't know why, but it is.
Both of us just were like, what is this video brought to you by? And we're like, Skittles at the same time. And
At the
we're
same
like,
time.
Guess it's going to be Skittles.
One of us was out loud, the other was in the brain.
Yeah.
But same time,
Same time.
theoretically.
Pretty much. Yep.
What was I saying?
Einstein would agree with us. You were doing the intro.
Yeah, I was doing the intro. So if you could subscribe and hit the like button and then follow us, or, you know, like hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, you know, so you can know when, you know, when the video, whatever that button does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can get the most use out of that button.
If you could do that, that would be so very nice of you.
Yes, and then if you could follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos. And on TikTok on Los Amigos Gringos 1. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much.
So, Nick, what are some things that you like think about sometimes?
Dude, I think about so many things, bro. So many things. Like, why the heck can elephants not fly?
Well, I think physics mostly and evolution combined a little bit.
Have you ever seen Dumbo?
Well,
That's based off a real elephant.
I don't know how to break it to you, but it's not.
Okay, well, yes it is. What, like next thing you're going to tell me is reindeers can't fly?
Reindeers can fly, actually, but only some of them.
Oh, it's like a special ability.
Yeah, kind of like the X-Men, how only some people are X-Men.
Now, how does that, is it passed down? Is the gift of flying passed down, or is it just random?
You know, I'm still working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scientists haven't discovered that one yet.
Yeah, it's more of a thought experiment than a
Okay.
real
Does
experiment.
Santa know?
Santa, yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he has 8 of them already
It's
that
true.
can fly, and they live forever apparently, so
It's-
he doesn't
yeah.
need new ones.
I think, you know what? Here's my theory on that. I think he does get new ones. But he just
He
gets
just
ones.
names them the same,
Yeah, he just keeps naming them Dasher, Dancer.
and he keeps
Prancer.
breeding one of them with a red nose.
Yeah, see, that's the part I'm trying to figure out.
He probably got like a special breed.
I think
Do you
that
think?
nose. I think that nose is like electronic. I don't think it's part of the deer.
I think it is. I think he's like an albino.
Yep, I think you're right.
Because a lot of albinos have that red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Rudolph the albino reindeer had a very special genetic anomaly.
But usually the albinos only have like red eyes though.
No, bunnies and stuff.
They have red noses.
Yeah.
Do they glow?
Like if they eat radiation sometimes.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? Why do people think that radiation makes things glow?
Because gamma radiation made the Hulk super cool.
Oh.
And that's why, radiation just must cause superpowers.
Do they
and
put
glow.
gamma radiation in, you know those stars you could put on your ceiling for children?
Yeah, that's that.
That's
That's why it glows green.
Seems pretty safe.
Yeah. Oh, it's 100% safe. Dude, I remember one time when I was a kid with Aaron, he had those stars. And me, Aaron, and Jared
Were dancing with them?
Oh, yeah.
And then
But we were dancing the dance of death
with the stars.
with the stars.
Do you think they stole that idea from you guys?
Dancing with
For
the
the name of the
stars
show, yeah.
to death? Well, we didn't name it, though. We didn't say we were dancing with stars.
But you
to
were
death.
dancing with stars.
But we were.
So do you think maybe one of the executives walked by one day and saw you guys in the window?
Yeah, probably.
And they were like, damn.
They're like, wow, you see these guys dancing with stars?
In about 10 years, I'm going to start that show.
They're like, what? Dancing with stars? Wait a minute. Dancing with stars.
With the stars.
Dancing with the stars.
Yeah, like celebrity.
Mario Lopez. I got it.
$1 million.
I'm a genius. No, dude, we were chucking those things like ninja stars at each other. They were sticking into the wall.
In the wall.
You know how hard and sharp those are?
I mean, I know they're hard. I didn't know.
Dude, I got
sharp.
hit like between the fingers and it sliced my like whatever you call this between the fingers. I was like, ah.
I used to have some ninja stars when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, my mom's meth addict boyfriend gave me a few.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't have any, but my dad had throwing knives that I would use and stick into the tree.
How was that?
How was the experience of that?
How was growing up with a dad?
Next question, please.
Was that cool? It always looked kind of cool.
Oh, look at the time. That's always just one of those questions. It's like, if anybody ever brings something like that up, like something in their past, it's like you didn't grow up without it, or you grew up without a dad, or like maybe you were molested as a child or stuff like that.
Well,
it's always like,
I'll never tell anyone about the time I was molested.
it's always just like, just kills the vibe in the room every time. Yeah, when somebody does, they're like, well, I was molested as a child, so it's like,
I never try to do it. Like, I always try to bring it up as like a funny thing.
Yeah,
Even
but
at work.
even then though, it's like even though you can joke about it,
Yeah.
other people don't. They're like, can I joke about this with him? Or like,
I try to make it so that they
he-
feel like they can.
Yeah, and you do it the best, like out of anybody I've met. But still, dude, like it's that vibe of just like, it's like joking about 9/11. You know,
I mean, it's a little bit.
it
like
was 20 years ago. It was
26.
20 years ago. No, 20.
My dad.
Oh. Oh my god. What are we even talking about right now, dude? We're just rambling.
Probably better.
Holy crap, that was funny. We were talking in German accents earlier, and we were talking about how I can only do the sexy German and you can only do
Yeah. And I can only do angry.
you can
I can
do
only do the angry German. You, Franz, put that over there. Move the crate.
move the crate over there. What are you doing, you silly little boy?
It's like a gay, sexy German guy.
Dude, yeah, but it was, I don't know why they chose that accent for the pigs in Shrek,
Yeah.
but that's where I got it from.
Dude, Shrek, I bet that made a lot of people feel bad.
Why?
That movie, because like a lot of people, like bigger, ugly people got called Shrek for years now.
That's true. That's true, but at least they weren't being called fat, ugly people.
Yeah, but it's kind of worse because it's like, I don't know. Because
But
like
Shrek is
you could just
pretty
come
cool.
out and say like you're fat and ugly and like in school, you know, and you might get in
Yeah.
trouble for that.
That's true, but if you
But
call
if you
him
call someone
Shrek,
Shrek, you're like, I'm talking about a
he
lovely.
reminds me of Shrek.
It's
I
a
don't
kids
know.
film that everyone loves. I was
Yeah.
calling them like adorable and like lovable and funny and
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't know. If somebody called me Shrek when I was a kid, I'd
Well-
probably take it as a compliment.
but you're pretty skinny, so
But I mean, if I was fat and like ugly and like green
yeah,
and bald
I don't
with
think-
weird
You
ears,
probably wouldn't feel the same way if you were that.
no, probably I would. I'd be like, heck yeah, I'm Shrek, dude.
Do you think life is like
Like,
easier?
donkey, get in me swamp, get out of me swamp, or whatever he says.
I got a real question.
Oh, okay.
Do you think life is easier for like good-looking people?
100%.
Yeah,
Of course it is.
I think so.
And I like, dude, yeah, there's no sugarcoating that. 100% it is. And it sucks to be an ugly person. But there's
Yeah.
things you can do to fix that. If you don't like your face, or if your
Like your
face
face.
is not appealing, I don't know.
Your
There's things to
face.
do.
It's
that
pretty hard to
appeal-
fix your face,
But like,
other stuff like
I don't know.
being fat and
I think the most important thing in life is not to pay attention to shit like that and just find the best way to be happy. And don't give a shit about stuff like that because, yeah, obviously people treat beautiful people way different than they
Yeah.
treat ugly people. That's just the cruel nature of the beast, man. That's just how humans are.
for the most part, yeah. Unless you're like ugly but like hilarious,
Yeah.
then you got like.
Yeah.
I feel like being funny is even like a better
Oh, yeah.
upgrade
100%.
than being good looking. Because you could be good
Yeah.
looking and like be super boring and no one likes you.
Dude, 100%.
You could just like you're just a statue basically.
Yeah, man. Oh, when people ask me like, "What do you look for in a girl?" or "What do you look for?" and I'll always say personality first, because I don't care how hot you are. Yeah, obviously I want to be attracted to you physically, but like if I'm talking to a brick wall, get out.
Yeah.
You know, it's so lame, dude.
'Cause,
I
yeah.
want a person that I could joke around with and have fun.
Yeah, I dated girls that were like, it was just awkward. Like
it's
we
the worst.
couldn't even talk.
Yeah,
It was so annoying.
I know.
Like the whole time
I
I'd be
know.
like hanging out with them and they'd be like texting
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be like trying to joke with them and they thought my jokes were like stupid and I was like,
Yeah.
like, have you heard me?
Yeah, dude. I dated the person I dated in high school that, you know, she would like just agree with everything I said.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Very agreeable.
I hated that. Yeah, and she was just like, I'd be like, yeah, my favorite color is brown. She'd be like, oh my god, me too. I was like, what?
You're like, wasn't it blue last week when I lied to you and said it was blue?
Yeah, dude, that was rough. That was rough. She was super nice though. She was nice, but
Yeah. But
No
Lily,
personality.
my wife,
yeah, super cool.
yeah, we like immediately got along and like I could like be myself around her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I liked her so much.
Yeah,
She's like super, yeah.
yeah.
She's not like, why are you acting like a dork?
She's
like,
funny.
I know exactly why you're acting like a dork. 'cause
But
it's
yeah,
awesome.
exactly, dude. She'll make fun of us for being dorks, but it's like it's funny when she makes fun of
but
us.
she loves it though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because she thinks it's funny, and she's like, "You guys are such idiots," but
Yeah.
it's all in good
Oh,
fun.
she loves it. Like she'll tell me when you leave that like she loves when you come over and we mess around because she'll be like, she's like, you guys just crack me up the whole time.
Dude, yeah, it's if you ever wanted to see me and Brendan like full throttle, go to the gym with us.
Yeah.
Because literally we're like fiending off of energy drinks and adrenaline, and our conversations are at like 300 miles an hour.
Oh, they're the best then because like, yeah, you got the caffeine. You just woke up, so you got a good sleep.
Yeah.
And then your blood's moving from the
Yep.
gym. Sometimes when we first get there, we'll be a little bit like
a little groggy until the energy drinks kick in.
Yeah, and then you do a few sets.
And then we just start sprinting around the whole
in your
gym.
full bore. And then like, yeah, a long time ago, it was even better, even on the way to the or after the gym, because we would drive to the gym together, so we'd have
Yeah.
to drive home,
Oh my
all
God.
cranked up like that.
Dude, remember double dump beatboxing?
Oh yeah, so oh, we're telling. So we used to beatbox a lot in high school,
Yeah.
and so these crazy energy or pre-workouts back in the day,
Yeah.
as soon as you drank them, you'd have to take a dump.
They're called Red Line, if you
Yeah,
ever
Red
tried
Line
them.
or Jack 3D. There was a bunch of different ones.
Jack 3D, I forgot about that. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You immediately had to take a crap.
Yeah.
So you go to the gym and there's multiple stalls, and we'd be in the stalls, and there'd be other people in the bathroom too, and we'd both be beatboxing in our stalls.
It was the best when people would like be like, "Damn, dude, what's up? That's sick." And we're just taking shits beatboxing together. We called it double dump beatboxing.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Oh my God, man. That was so funny. Yeah, and then we would beatbox a lot in high school.
Yeah.
Like I remember trying to learn like a bunch of different techniques and stuff. And then when Levi taught us to do the scratch, that like changed my whole perspective.
That was cool. I didn't even know you could like make that noise.
Dude, yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
I thought you made it like in your mouth.
Yeah, there are people that I feel like they do it in their mouth.
They probably could.
Yeah, I don't know how
Some
they do
people
it
are
though.
crazy at beatboxing.
Oh my God, dude. Some people can make like dubstep with their beatbox.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
insane.
So the first time I heard beatboxing was my uncle showed me Beardy Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know who that is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's like really good. Like he has like one of those looping devices, you know? So
Yeah.
he'll like record one part like
yeah.
and then the next part like boom did again.
Yeah, dude,
And
I
it'll
love
just like
that.
loop together to a full song.
Yeah.
It was so dope. And when I heard him, I started trying to make those noises.
Yeah.
And over like a few years, I figured a lot of them out.
Mhm.
But I never got like super good. Like some people are so fucking good.
I know, right?
Some
Dude, there's
people-
this one guy, dude, the bass voice that people can do, like that robot voice. Yeah, they're like, I'm Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
You know, oh my God. I heard this one dude, you might have heard this because it was like super popular on TikTok like a year ago. What's that guy that's like, don't bring me down. Down, down, don't bring me down. But he does that like robot voice. And he like switches back and forth from normal singing to the robot voice. And he does it so fluidly that it's like, holy crap. And he was like, I guess he like streams online and plays video games and just like beatboxes to random people and gets their reaction. And he was doing it on there. And he was like, this guy tried to interrupt him. He's like, don't interrupt me. In this song, he's like, says, don't interrupt me because I'm feeling this one, you know? And it's such a good, like, holy crap.
Yeah.
It's crazy how people can just like make it up too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like I don't really know. I wonder if a lot of them know how to like actually play the drums and stuff because their beats are so like perfect.
Probably, or at least they just know the different sounds of the drum and how they work together.
But yeah, like their beats are just like, you know, it's like how a drum would be, where my beats, they were like a beat, but I wasn't like, I couldn't like purposely do a specific beat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. I seen a TikTok the other day where a guy was like, yeah, this is my snare, and then does his snare. He's like, this is my hi-hat, this is my splash, this is my tom drums, this is my floor tom, this is my bass kick, whatever. And he just like goes through all that arsenal, and I was like, he actually has each drum and cymbal. What the hell? That's insane.
Yeah, see? That's sick.
So weird.
Like, I didn't know all that. I kind of knew what each noise was.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know, like, I wasn't like, that's a snare and that's a...
Yeah.
Like...
Dude, just to even think about that, it's genius.
Yeah.
It's really smart to think that way to beatbox. Like, I never thought that way to beatbox. I was just like, I'm just going to make some noises.
Yeah, like it's a beat, but you weren't like purposely like...
Yeah, I wasn't like, hi-hat, freaking snare.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of them probably know how to play the drums.
Yeah, maybe. Or just maybe they just understand the drums.
Yeah.
And just don't have a drum kit.
I think some of them probably do. Yeah, there were just people who were too poor to like afford a drum kit.
Yeah,
and they wanted to play.
The guys that always
like,
drumming, they're always drumming in class with their pencils.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I used to do that.
I used to do that too.
Piss the teachers off.
Oh man, you know what's funny? When I was working, I was a bellman at a Marriott not too long ago. This is probably 2 or 3 years ago. But I remember there's this older dude that worked with me, and he showed me a video of a guy doing that. And he was like, look how talented this kid is. So I was like, that's easy. And he was like, what? No. He's like, that's talent right there. I was like, dude, pretty much everyone at my high school did this. And he was like, no way. And I literally grabbed 2 pens and did exactly what that kid was doing. And he's like, what the heck? I was like, yeah, I know. It looks cool.
It kind of sounds like
it sounds like a skill, but it's really not.
We're just going.
Yeah, it's if you have rhythm, you can do it. You know, it's not that hard.
Oh, have you seen that other guy on TikTok who he'll go on like, what is that? It's probably the same one where the beatboxer was. What's the like internet site where you kind of just chat with a random person?
Omegle.
Yeah, he'll go on Omegle.
Yeah,
and he'll tell people to give him 3 words.
Oh, and he'll do a rap. Love that. I love when people do that.
It's so sick. I'm like, how does your brain work like that?
They think so fast. They can just, they probably have practiced and practiced and practiced. Yeah. And a lot of people, when they're freestyling, they already have verses lined up. That's how a lot of people freestyle. So they just take their arsenal of verses and then they can like throw that word in there.
Like words that rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, because over time you would get used to like words that rhyme.
Yeah. Dude, I guess, I don't remember where I heard this or saw this, but like Eminem had a book that he made that was just words that rhymed. And he just would write down words that would rhyme and read it all the time or something like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's just like, that's insane, dude.
I wanted to be a rapper.
I never wanted to be
I basically wanted to be like everything, but like for a week.
Yeah. And then you're like, eh.
Like, that would be sick. And then you like try and you're like, this is really hard. I'm done.
Yeah. I always thought like I could probably rap just because I can sing and I have rhythm.
But you wouldn't be able to freestyle.
No.
You'd probably like sit there.
I have like for fun just freestyled, and it is so hard, dude. It's so hard, especially if you don't do it a lot and you don't have verses lined up and you don't have stuff like that.
I can make up like some funny ones sometimes.
Yeah.
But it'll be random. And maybe I'll get 1 line, maybe I'll get 3 lines. And maybe I'll get nothing.
Dude, when I was hanging out, when I was in the Marine Corps, we did it a lot, and it was fun. But yeah, we would only get 3 or 4 lines, and then we're like, I got nothing left. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, like I would not be able to do it right now because I feel the pressure. Like the
Yeah.
camera's on.
Oh,
So I would get like
I'm
no
not doing
words
it.
out.
I would not be able to even
I'd be like,
try
my mind is
right
blank.
now. My mind is blank.
I
My
wanna buy
name
a
is
tank.
Frank. I drive a tank, and my booty stank.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I told you I could
Let's
be a
get
rapper.
another one.
I could be a rapper. Give
Orange
me a word.
lamp,
Orange lamp.
door hinge snap.
I got a orange lamp and my hammy cramped and a
Took a damp towel to your mother's snatch.
take my bike off a ramp.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh dude, having bike ramps was the best, dude. When you were a kid.
Jumping on the tramp.
Oh dude, I jumped
Oh,
on a
lean.
tramp once too. That dog, one of those dogs, you know.
Tramp. Yeah. You trampled a tramp.
Yeah. Is that what that is? No, it's a
No.
Kingshire for terrier. I don't know.
What is it? It's a Lady in the Tramp, right?
Oh, dude. Speaking of wanting to be things,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, like one of the first things is I want to be like a professional scooter rider.
Oh, yeah.
Remember razors, dude?
Yeah. Man, I remember like I didn't get a razor. I don't think I ever had a scooter actually. I always just used my friends. And I remember like trying to learn how to ride it and like got it within like 2 seconds and
Well,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm a pro, you know, but it's just so easy because there's
Dude.
handles.
I was never actually good at like any. So like on a skateboard, I could ollie,
Yeah.
and I landed one heel flip one time, but it was like I had it inside, stood still on the carpet. I wasn't like rolling.
That's pretty good though. That's still good.
Yeah, and so like I could flip it like every time, but I could never land on it.
That was me with kick flips, dude.
So hard.
That's still me with kick flips because I don't skate anymore.
Dude,
but
that's pissed me off for years. Like, I kind of want to like go buy a skateboard right now and just learn.
Yeah.
But you know the weird thing about being like older
Mhm.
and also kind of buff. Like I feel heavier, like a lot heavier than when I was a kid. So like
Yeah.
I've gone on a skateboard like recently.
Yeah,
like
but
a
when you
regular
biff it, it hurts so much
yeah,
more.
I feel like I'm gonna break my arm.
Dude, same. I remember, I think I was 24. So like 2 years ago, I went to the skate park with my friends and I was trying to learn how to drop into a bowl because I'd never been able to do that. And I was just biffing it over and over again. And I would get pretty close, but it was just, I wasn't getting it. And I did it 7 or 8 times and I was like, dude, I'm going snowboarding tomorrow and I am hurting myself right now. I need to stop. What am I doing?
You could never drop in a bowl. I did drop in a bowl before,
Well, yeah, I never really attempted it.
but I couldn't really do anything after that. You know,
Yeah.
you just drop it and then you're scared and you're like,
I didn't
"Ooh."
like to go to skate parks because I felt like it's kind of like the same thing as gym anxiety. I just didn't like people watching me.
Yeah, because there was people there that could do some crazy shit.
Yeah, you know.
And you're like, I can barely
Which
like
people-
ride down the road.
A lot of people, I would say most people in skate parks are really positive and really cool. Like when I was trying to drop in, I biffed it the first time, went back and did it again, biffed it, but there's this random dude that was like, yeah, you did it again. Heck yeah, dude. He's like, keep trying, you'll get it, you know? And I was like, okay, I'll keep trying. But then
Yeah.
I was like, I should probably stop because I'm going to break my wrist or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I would break my arm if I started skateboarding.
Yeah, man. I didn't go snowboarding this year, but I do want to go next year.
Yeah, I want to go too, and Lily's never been, so I want to take her.
That'd be fun.
I've only been once, and so I went once.
That was the only time you went?
Yeah,
Was when
and I
that
learned.
happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I learned it one day. It's pretty not that hard.
It's not that bad.
It's not hard.
Yeah.
But-
I feel like carving on your toes is pretty hard. But once you get it down, you can get it down.
Yeah. But I got down the mountain
Mhm.
almost to the very bottom.
Yeah.
And I fell with like my arms straight out.
Yeah.
And this guy rides by and rides over my arm and just splits it open.
Yeah.
Like cuts through my jacket, through my shirt,
Yeah.
through my arm.
You got that gnarly scar on your
Yeah, I
arm
have a
now.
huge scar on my arm because of it. It was open. It looked like a freaking grapefruit. Like
Oh.
the inside of like a red grapefruit.
Jeez. What were you wearing? Were you wearing a jacket?
Yeah, I was wearing like a puffer jacket, a shirt under
Really?
that.
Like
Yeah.
a parka kind of?
Yeah.
Oh man,
And
what the heck?
yeah, his board just sliced right through it.
That's
I was
crazy.
like, what do you have, razor blades on that thing?
They are pretty sharp on
Yeah.
the edges.
And then he turned around. He's like, "You okay?" And I was like,
You're like-
"No."
No.
Yeah, I was like, "No," and he just kept riding.
What a dick.
It was like a half-assed. Like he didn't even hear me say no
Oh man.
because he was just like, "You good?" but like had headphones in and barely looked at me.
What a douche.
And I was like, no, you should probably pay for this.
Yeah, no, you just sliced my arm open, bro.
Yeah.
You okay? Bye. Lame. Dude, in Oregon, so I still go and see Adam up in Oregon, and I'll go snowboarding with him. And like when I was starting to learn how to snowboard, this is probably my second or third time snowboarding, and Adam would like to go on these long trails, which I could kind of maneuver around and get there, but some of them had like flats, which is just like you can't, your board won't go anymore if you stop. So I was like pushing myself and I kept falling and stuff. And this one ski guy like comes up next to me and I'm on my ass and my freaking try to get up and I'm waiting for people to pass so that I can get up and go. And the ski guy comes up to me. He's like, grab my stick. And I was like, I'm on my ass right now. I don't know how to snowboard. Like, I'm just going to eat shit again. That's what's going through my mind. So I'm like, no, it's okay. And he's like, okay, fuck you. That's what he said. And
Really?
then it kept going. I was like, dude, you just like tried to help me and then insulted me. What, how does that make
Maybe
any sense in your brain?
He was insulted that you didn't want his help.
Good, because that guy's an asshole. What the
All
fuck?
right, fuck you.
Yeah, okay, fuck you. It's like,
were you going to help me with the stick or stab
and
me
he
with
said it in a way that like, he said it like exactly like that. Okay, fuck you. And I was like, what just happened?
That's hilarious.
So confused.
Okay, fuck you.
Okay, fuck
Not
you.
even like mad. Okay, fuck you.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what? What's happening?
Like, did you say fuck you?
Dude, the last time I went snowboarding was in Oregon and I biffed it really hard. I scorpioned. Like Rob Deerdeck scorpion, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Scorpion is when you face plant and your legs come over your body.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
So I don't know what
They do
happened.
that
I was
in
carving
yoga
on
for,
something
like
and
on purpose.
I tried to switch to heel carve and caught on something and I flew forward, landed like on my face and chest, and then my legs flung me forward and I did like almost a flip and then landed on my stomach again. And I was like, oh God.
You're like, I need spinal surgery, please.
It's like, holy shit, that hurt. And then I got up and I was like, I actually don't hurt that bad. My knee hurt for some reason. I think I clacked it on something, but I was like, I thought my back was going to be snapped in half, and my back feels pretty good right now. Feels really loose. Really, really loose. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a jellyfish. No, but that sucked, man. But then I just drank a lot of alcohol, and I couldn't feel anything, and I was like, I'm ready to get back on the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, drinking alcohol and snowboarding sounds like a pretty smart idea.
It is. It's the smartest idea. The only thing that's smarter is smoking weed, drinking alcohol, and snowboarding.
And then
all
driving
together.
a car.
Yeah, see, I don't drive. I don't do the driving. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do mostly do the, no, not in Oregon. In Oregon, I'll let Adam drive
No.
because I don't have a vehicle.
So that was a few years ago. So now you know how to snowboard.
I still don't know how to skateboard
Oh,
or snowboard.
Oh, you
No, I'm
can't
just
snowboard?
kidding. I can snowboard. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm good or anything. Like I can carve on my toes and switch back and forth, but I'm really slow at it. Like I'm still in the process of mastering it.
Oh, yeah, I could do it.
You can do it?
I mean, I don't remember that well, but I know I did pretty good.
Okay.
But like, I'm probably not better than you because I only went one time.
Who knows, man?
I mean,
I was
could
really
probably be in the
scared at
Olympics,
first.
but
I don't know why, but I was really scared at first snowboarding when I first
it's
started.
pretty scary. It feels weird.
But like, I don't know. I get like nervous when I get there, and then I do a couple runs, and I'm like, okay, it's fun, and then I have fun doing it. But the first couple times, I was just like fucking terrified because I always thought I was gonna fall off a cliff or something.
Yeah, and then sometimes you get to going a little too fast.
Yeah, and those biffs hurt.
You're like,
Those biffs suck. You might leave on a stretcher.
yeah, but if you just learn how to like drag your toes to slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a time that I had to. I hit a stump one time when I was in Oregon. I hit a stump. I was going down a hill and I was going too fast, and I tried to stop on my heels, and I guess underneath the snow there was like a stump or a rock, because I stopped immediately and flew and did like a full cartwheel flip and landed on my shoulder, and then my shoulder was just like, that was not a good thing to happen right now. Your arm
Why
hurts
did
really
dead
bad.
trees have to ruin things for people?
I don't know. But then I was like, dude, I don't think I can even snowboard right now. My shoulder's screaming. And I was still pretty new at snowboarding at that time.
Always hurting your shoulder, bro.
And it's always this shoulder too.
So you think it was from that?
No, I actually know what it was from. It was from a
Jerking off a prisoner real hard?
kind of.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Pretty close.
I mean, like it was. I was wrestling with somebody. It was one of those drunk nights where you're like, I could fucking beat you at wrestling, motherfucker. You're like, yeah, right. I went to state, bitch. And you're like, let's fucking bring it on, motherfucker.
And were you guys like, did you oil up first or?
Was that, you mean like before or after we put the Speedos on?
Like during putting, like when you were putting the Speedos on, did you oil each other up first?
Oh, so like when we
And
were
then
naked,
put the Speedos back on?
take all our clothes off naked, oil each other up. Yeah, of course. That's
Yeah.
how else do you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, so after we were all lubed up and ready to go, we wrestled, and I remember I beat him. And you actually know this guy, but I'm not going to say his name because he's going to get embarrassed. I beat him, and then the next day I woke up and I couldn't turn my head. This whole side of my neck was just like, you really fucked up. And I was like, okay.
Damn, that sucks.
That hurts.
I used to wrestle my stepbrother,
Yeah.
and he was like 2 years older than me, but also like always like had 50 pounds on me.
Mm-hmm.
It was like impossible to wrestle him.
Yeah, he was way bigger than you, huh? 'Cause
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
Not like buff or anything. He's just a big dude.
Yeah. And then back then, he wasn't as big, but like, yeah, when you're like, so, because when you're a teenager, even when you start to put on like muscle, you're really not that strong.
Yeah.
It takes a few years to really develop that strength.
Isn't that weird?
It's weird because I feel like if there was a teenager that was about my size right now,
Yeah.
I could like beat him, or I would just be stronger than him.
Yeah, 100%.
It's weird.
It's super weird, and it's like that saying, dad strength.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
a
dad
real thing.
It literally takes years to like develop
It's a serious thing. Like
that strength. You could be the same size, but like 20 years later, you're gonna be stronger.
like if I were to choose between, like, if there was another person my size, my same age, to punch me in the face, or my dad to punch me in the face, I would choose that person.
Yeah.
I would choose my version because I've been punched in the face, but my dad, first off, his fists are like miniature monster trucks. They're like massive bricks. And also he's a blue collar fucking, he works outside. That's where the dad strength comes in, man.
Bales.
And oh my God, dude can hit. He doesn't work out at all.
Your
but
dad?
He would fucking knock somebody out.
Dude, we should get him swole.
Oh, dude. Okay, so my sister just moved out. They're changing her room into the gym. And I was like, this is a great idea. Get a treadmill in here. Get some weights in here. And my mom is all about it because my mom grew up being an athlete.
They
So,
need me to consult on like what equipment to get.
I mean, depending on what they're going for, I'll hit you up about it.
Yeah, there's a way to do it, and there's a way like to waste space.
Yeah, true. But that
Like, you can get
room
these
is
dumb
my old
things.
room. It was my old room.
Your old room?
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
a
that's
pretty
pretty
big
big.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they could fit a lot of stuff in there.
Are they gonna put like rubber mats?
I don't know.
Yeah, they should tear the carpet out, put rubber mats.
That's probably a good idea.
then-
Or they don't.
Because if you're lifting on carpet, it's gonna have this weird, unmotivating feeling.
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna rip out the carpet and then just leave that there.
Like concrete.
Yeah, it's like cement, pretty much. I think underneath
Yeah,
there.
I'll put the rubber
but-
mats. It'll make it look a lot nicer, and
Yeah,
they're
and
not
there's
that
no
expensive.
clanking or anything.
Yeah,
but,
but I would get
mean-
a squat rack with free weights, bro.
That would be cool, but I just don't think my parents are that motivated to work out. You know?
I mean, I know they're not, but I'm kind of just trying to get something for us, maybe.
That would be so cool. Oh man, you're a genius. Oh my God. What was I thinking?
They
Of
could
course.
follow along, you know.
Yeah. I'd be like, Mom. And I think that they have the money to do it. Like
Yeah.
make a decent little gym.
And we'll just record it and be like, here, this is what we did today. You do it too.
Yeah, you do this. Exactly. My mom would be all about it. If we were working out there, my mom would work out every day. Oh man. My dad probably wouldn't though. My dad likes to hike. That's like his favorite activity to do.
You could get like a Peloton. They got that screen that has like the mountains.
Yeah, I
Looks like
told
you're
her.
hiking.
I was like, because my mom was like, we like a treadmill, and I was like, make sure you get one that can do the incline for Dad, because that way he can get back into his hiking shape.
Yeah, there's some crappy little treadmills out there.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
where
I
the
know
thing
my
is,
dad's
like,
gonna
that
try
thin,
and
you
buy
know?
one
Like a
because
cheap
my
one?
dad's a freaking cheapster. He's Mr. Krabs, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, you don't want cheap equipment, dude.
Oh no. I mean, like, obviously you don't have to buy the most expensive thing out there. Just do your research and make sure the thing works. You know,
you can
go
get
on
it used.
YouTube, just look at reviews on it.
I'm sure you can get really good deals on, like, especially cardio equipment, because people buy like Pelotons and shit,
Yeah.
and then they don't use them, and they
Yeah.
sell them for like 60%.
I had that exercise bike that I bought on Amazon when I was living at Viseo. I don't know if you ever saw that, but it was a decent little exercise bike, and it was only like $200.
Yeah, we get a Peloton, bro.
I don't even know what that is.
I wouldn't, because I don't like to ride the bike thing.
Yeah,
But
oh, I don't like it, dude. My friend Aaron though loves that, man. That's his favorite
Really?
cardio. Is well, because he used to ride his bike everywhere when we were kids. We would either walk or we would ride our bikes
oh
everywhere.
yeah, we would do that too.
So it just reminds him of that, and he loves that nostalgic feeling. So it's a good exercise for him.
He should go to the class at EOS. There's this like old gay dude that
The
runs
spin
it.
class.
Yeah, and he that dude's crazy, man.
I think
He has
Aaron
a
would
little
pass
beer belly,
out.
but he like can ride so hard.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Some people have the best cardio and don't look like they're in shape at
Well,
all.
he's probably been riding bikes for like 20 years or something.
He probably invented them.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looked like the guy that did invent bikes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's him. Who knows? Reincarnated. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that
When did
guy
they do
that was back in the 1800s.
I think it was before that. I think cavemen had bikes.
No. And they
Well-
also didn't invent the wheel.
Yeah, they did.
Cavemen
you see
did
the
not
Geico
invent the wheel.
commercials? Or what was that? Yeah, like on
Yeah,
the
it was-
billboards.
I think it was it Guy? No. Because Geico did have the
Or
cavemen,
is
but they
that
didn't
some
have the
kinda
wheel.
Like, it was like some kind of injury lawyer.
It was either that. Yeah, it was like a car. I think it was an emergency chiropractor.
Yeah. It was like the billboards.
Yeah.
With like
Yeah,
a
I think
caveman
that's
in like
what
a
it
orange
was.
suit sitting there with like a.
Oh man, remember like remembering jingles from commercials like Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 977-1900. There were so many good ones. There was the one with the bulldog.
And I wonder because those I think those places are just in Arizona. Like they
Yeah.
seem like local law, but I bet
Yeah.
every state has those.
Oh, 100%.
So I bet like you could tell where someone's from by what jingles they know.
That would be so funny. They're
You
like,
just-
you know Lerner and Rowe? You know, well, Empire. I
You
think
just-
Empire is national.
You just start playing them until they sing one. You're like, you're from Minnesota, dude. I know exactly where you're from.
I know exactly where you're from. Or the
No, you'll be like in an interview, be like, tell me the number of an emergency chiropractic person you know. And they'll
they're
sing
like,
the jingle.
emergency chiropractic, the time to care you need today.
Exactly.
Buckle up.
You're from Arizona.
He's from Arizona. Or nobody beats Mitch. You remember that at
Yeah.
the dump?
That nobody
Man,
beats
there's
Mitch
so
Place.
many good ones. There was Empire, the 800-988-2300 Empire today. There's so many good ones, man. I mean, you can't beat the creditreport.com guys. FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Those guys are so awesome.
That was funny. That was a little bit newer one,
Yeah.
like high school.
Yeah, that was like, dude, I feel like high school was the end of TV, like cable.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, so I haven't heard those commercials. They're probably like 10 years old.
Dude, but every time I hear them,
But you
they
still know
bring me so much happiness.
Did you know? I remember being like 6 years old and pulling out the yellow pages and seeing
Yeah.
them like all the ads on the back. They were like
Yeah.
the same ones as on the commercials.
Yeah.
Emergency chiropractic,
Oh man. Yeah,
Lerner
remember?
and Rowe.
That's so crazy.
This guy
Does anybody-
Rafi Law Group. His like billboards are all over this place. If I ever see him, I'll be like, Rafi,
Rafi. Oh yeah,
Dude,
Rafi. Yeah, I know
how's
who
your
you're
law
talking
group,
about,
bro.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Yeah, and the yellow books, dude. What the
The
heck?
yellow pages.
Yeah. Do you?
Dude, now
Did
you can't
anybody
even
ever
find,
use
Now
them?
you can't even find people's numbers.
Yeah. How are you supposed to like?
You have to like literally get it from them.
Also, how did they know your number?
I don't know. It was like a registry. Landlines had like the registry.
Man. Yeah, probably to get a landline, you probably have to register.
And you could ask to like not be on it. I think most people were.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Yeah, you can't find anyone's numbers now.
That's so crazy. Well, dude, if you could, I'm sure a lot of people could get hacked by that.
Well, there are like little services that you could pay to like look people up. I don't even know how that would work because every time someone calls me, I try to Google their number to see like who the fuck is this.
Yeah.
And it never comes up. But always a thing that does come up is like some app that says they could find the number for you for like $20.
That's definitely true. I think it's banks will sell your number to companies. That's why you'll get random calls from.
Yeah, a lot of people sell your numbers.
Yeah.
Like you put your thing on to buy something online.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them say we don't sell it. I think they all say we don't sell it, but they're lying. I'm like, how else did you get my number?
Yeah, what the heck? Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't give it to this person.
And it's always, dude.
It's not in the yellow pages, that's for sure.
And it's always a message
that's between the yellow pages and the white pages.
I have no clue.
It was one company's and
we
one
never
people?
We never had white pages. We only had yellow pages.
But you remember that there was
Yeah, I do remember those, but I never seen them. I never looked through them.
Yellow pages were thicker.
Yeah.
White pages were... I don't know. Old people probably know.
Yeah, I remember.
If you guys know, let us know.
Yeah, for sure.
What the hell's the difference between the white pages and yellow pages?
Yeah.
And I know it's not race.
Okay.
I know there weren't Asians in the yellow one and white people in the white one.
I might be way out of the ballpark with this one, but what about Blue Book? Is that an app? Is that Kelly Blue Book?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's to look up car values.
Okay. That was like a company.
Yeah, but it was a book.
It was a book. Okay.
But now it's like online.
I was going to say, because I remember a book like that.
Yeah, Kelly Blue Book. Now it's just like a website.
Dude, I remember my cousin, Jeff, when we were like 12 or 13, he was, I don't know if it was Jeff or one of his friends, but somebody was trying to rip a freaking phone book in half. And there's like techniques to do it. Like you grab both ends and push the pages together and you can get a tear started. And once you get a tear started, it's really not easy, but it's way easier to rip it.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
You could definitely do it.
I mean, I could probably rip like a children's book or
no,
maybe like a Goosebumps.
No, if you learned the technique of how to do it, you could do it.
Maybe. Because
I like got one started, I remember. Yeah, but I never finished it because it's tough.
Maybe if I do like a big steroid shot.
No, I don't think steroids is going to help you. No.
I was just trying to come up with an excuse to do steroids.
Back to the drawing boards.
All right, this is getting a little long.
This is getting long.
Thank you for listening to today's special episode of Random Nothingness. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a like, hit a subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And also, if you could follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1. Gracias very mucho for listening.
Feel so thankful for you for watching. Thank you so much.
See you in the next one.
It's the next episode.